everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have got a January favourites for you. I can't believe we are already into the second month of 2018. I mean, it is crazy. However, January did feel like it was a lifetime. Like the 5 weeks just went on forever. It was the worst month. I got the worst January blues. But anyway, I'm back into my other location, which is a mixture of my dressing room, office slash third bedroom, so we're going to go with it. It looks a little bit messy because I've got loads of products here that I've got to feature. There's a lot of beauty and skincare products that I'm going to show you this time around because I've absolutely been loving these products throughout January, obviously because they feature in my January favourites. But I've really got into trying some products that I've had in my makeup stash for quite some time now, and I've not used them for ages, and I've made myself go back and use them throughout January and these first couple of weeks of February, and I've been obsessed with them. Shall I start with the two skincare products first? Excuse it, they're a bit dusty because they've been stashed in my bathroom. But the first product I've been loving is the Soap & Glory Total Drama Clean Makeup Remover. This it's a mixture between a makeup remover and the micellar water. It's kind of like a mix of both. It is a natural cucumber juice and peach fruit extract scent, and I've got to say the cucumber comes through very strong. I'm not overly fussed with the cucumber smell. I'd rather it be a little bit more toned down because I put it on my face and I'm almost a bit like, it's a bit much for this time of the night. But I love the product. It takes away the makeup so well. I haven't stopped using my beloved Peaches and Clean product, which takes away my makeup amazing, but I just wanted to switch it up a little bit and make sure that my skin doesn't get used to just in one product, and I wanted to try some new ones out there. So I've been using this alongside some of the big oval cotton wool pads just to remove my makeup, and this is fab at getting away eye makeup and mascara too, because you all know how many coats of mascara I have on my lashes every single day. And yeah, I just love it. It's super soft on this skin, it's not drying. I believe it's a cucumber that makes it feel really fresh and really nice on your skin, so you do feel like you've had a good face wash. And I just go over, depending on which particular mascara I use. I am currently using the Benefit Bad Gal Bang mascara. I've been trialling that all week, and that is very tricky to get off, so I do actually have to go in a second time with my Peaches and Clean over the top of this. But yeah, it's fab and I do like that, and it's pretty packaging too. And then the next skincare, I made you aware that I purchased this, and it is the And Other Stories Nate, I'm not sure if that's how you say it, anti-stress sleeping mask, and it's just this cute little tube of product. I mean, it looks tiny for, I think it was £9. I actually got it for Christmas. My mum bought me it for Christmas. I saw it when I was out shopping with her, and I'd picked it up a few times on previous trips to that store, and I was like, I want to get it, but it just seems a lot of money for what it is, because as you can see, compared to my hand, it is tiny. But actually, you really do not need a lot of product at all. It is amazing, and I put it on the first night I tried it. It was incredible. Like, I put it on, it was really nice. It was very oily when applying it, but it was nice, soft, delicate, and I could really feel that it seemed thin when I had it on my hands, but when I blended it and rubbed it into my skin, it was very luxurious. It was very creamy, very rich, but in the same sense it wasn't rich as in felt overly perfumed. It was great for sensitive skin. Left it on, it soaked in, because I was really worried when it says a sleeping mask. I thought, oh, it's gonna be something that just comes off all over your covers, it doesn't dry, and I'm just going to be left with this really horrible wet oily skin. I wasn't. It soaked in really well, and then my face was dry the next morning, and I just washed it off in my usual morning routine, and my skin was so soft. Like, literally the first night I'd used it, the next morning it was so soft. It was incredible. It's so good. Like, you really have to try this out. Right, moving into face products. I'll start with the base products first, and yes, I'm going to feature in the Revolution Conceal and Divine Concealer. I've included it in my favourites, but I'm still seeing how I get on with it, so bear with me when I go into describing this product. It took me a while before I jumped on the bandwagon of picking one up, just because my local Superdrug don't always stock the latest bits, but I went in one Thursday after work and I managed to get one. Actually, I was a little bit cheeky, and I'm sorry if anyone from Superdrug's watching this, but there was nothing on the actual shelving itself. Like, they only had the darker shades, and I was so desperate to try one, and there was literally no shop members around at all, and they do have a little drawer underneath. Now, this is a bit naughty, so probably shouldn't be doing this, but I had a little rummage in that below and I found a C2 colour. Now, it's strange because on the shelving itself, the makeup stand, there wasn't a place for C2, so I don't know whether it's just a one-off or there is actually a C2 shade in the range. But anyway, I picked this up and I think it was around about £4-5. I could have probably done with the C1 for under my eyes. I think this would be a fab one for covering up my spots, but I really do like this. It is very creamy. To say it feels like and looks like a high coverage when applying on my face, it doesn't go on too cakey. I do put it under my eyes more than on my spots because I use a different concealer on my spots, and it is fab. Like, it does cover my under eye really well. I've also used this instead of applying foundation, and I've just covered it in like my problematic areas, like under my eyes, just a little bit on my T-zone, and really blended it in, and it's giving me a really nice lightweight coverage for those days that you don't want to be wearing makeup but you need to have a little bit of coverage on there just to even out your skin tone, and it works really well for that. And I cannot say that about most concealers because I can't really blend them that well, but this blends so well. So I think this is more like my natural skin tone, and I should go for the one shade lighter to really make my eyes pop and make them look a lot brighter. They do go out of stock very quickly, especially the lighter shades, so if you do see one and you're the type of person that and ahs, do pick it up because you won't be disappointed in this. And going into products that I have reached out for once more after having a little break from them, and it is my NARS Sheer Glow foundation. The only reason why I actually reached towards this is because my favourite foundation has run out, and it got to the point where I was like halfway through my 6-weeker with my wage, and I was just like, I really can't afford to go out there and buy another foundation, so I thought, why not just go back to the ones that I have loved in the past. So I started using this one and I have become obsessed with it once more. I know why I purchased this. It is the perfect colour for my skin tone because I don't particularly tan in the winter. I don't see the point, if I'm honest, because I'm fully covered up, so I just like to go all natural and very pale. This is fab. It's probably got a bit too much of a pinkier undertone for me. I've really got to blend it down the neck for it to work quite well, but again, I've discussed it in the past. I don't know whether to write a blog post or create a video on this of my favourite foundations, both drugstore and high-end, on trying to find the perfect shade, or if there ever is a perfect shade for foundations. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if that is something that would interest you, because I've tried so many different products from similar brands, different brands, and I am yet to find the perfect one. I've been close, but I don't think I found the perfect shade yet. But anyway, back to this NARS one. It is very expensive, especially for me because I don't go out there and buy a lot of high-end beauty products a lot. I like to just use them every so often, but this is, I've been using it every single day for work. And then sticking to beauty products, and a product that I've picked up a while back now, and it was from a beauty outlet, so I'm not sure if you can purchase these products in stores, in your Superdrugs or Boots. I think you can, and it is the Eyelure Brow Crayon. Now, I've never really been a fan of these. I used to have a MAC one when I was at university and I loved it, but I wasn't as into my beauty products as what I am now. I just kind of like, oh, that looks good, I'll buy it, use it. Didn't really think anything of it. It worked kind of, but I have been obsessed with this. Now, I purchased it quite a while ago and just never used it. I think I used it once and I was like, this is not for me. Like, I cannot get my head around this. I much prefer the Benefit Browsing's the compact palette. I picked this one up in the shade, oh, I don't know, but I think it was the brunette one, and it is more of my true hair colour from my roots as what all the other products that I've got, so it looks quite different when I put it on. Or if you get extremely close up or you zoom in onto my face, like, my brows are horrendous and I'm not very good at filling them out, but I just love this. You just twist it up, and as I said, it's just like a little crayon. It goes on like so easy. It's so pigmented, and you can go over the top, especially because you've got to blend it out afterwards. You can get too much product on, so I like to just go into my brows very lightly, because it's always better to put little on first and then blend it out and apply more product afterwards. Otherwise, you're just going to have to go through the whole process of taking your whole makeup off just to get the product out of your brows. I've got it on today. I do really like this. I've been using this probably every single day for the past, well, throughout January, if I'm honest. Next up is the Revolution, again featuring another one of their products in this, and it is the highlight palette. Now, actually, it's only the one highlighter that I have been loving in this, and it is this white one here. Now, I'm not sure what shade this is called. I think I have an individual one, actually. Won't be a second. Okay, so the one that I've been using is either in this palette or as an individual like this, and it is the Vivid Baked Highlighter in Golden Lights, and I absolutely love it. It's just, I've got it on today, and as you can see in the lighting, it is the perfect, it's just a really nice bit of a glow, because I don't want to go for something too warming and out there, because we're in winter. I don't want to have that really bronzed glowy look at this moment in time. I want to look like I've got a nice little bit of a glow, but I just don't want to go to the extremes. So instead of going for a warming highlighter, I've gone for more of a cool toned, and this one is perfect for that. These two are a little bit more out there, so I'd probably go for this one more in the summer months. This one's a little bit more if you want to go to the extreme and, I don't know, nightclub style-esque shimmer on your cheeks. But yeah, I've been loving this one, and I've been using it every single day. And I've just bought a new fan brush to apply the highlighter on my cheeks, and then I've used a really small eyeshadow brush just to get it just under my brows and then in the corner of my eyes, just to give that little bit more brightness. I've been obsessed with using highlighter recently. It is ridiculous. I probably do put a little bit too much on, but you can never go wrong with a lot of glow, can you? So yeah, and these are super cheap. I mean, I think this is about £2-3 as an individual one. I believe this was £4. I mean, you've got to go and try Makeup Revolution, because their products are fab. Now, the next beauty product that I've been loving, this is where the packaging is ridiculous, and it is, can you see? I mean, it's all come off. This is the Bella Bamba. I'm not sure if they still stock this anymore, so I'm gonna go and Google after I've finished filming this video to see if they do. If they do, I'll obviously link all of these products in the description box below. I I've only just started using it in the past couple of weeks, but I've become obsessed. As you can see, I hit pan on it a long time ago. I usually find you hit pan on the Benefit blushes and bronzers so easily, but then you've got a lot of products around the edging here, so I've still got quite a bit left. And it is a beautiful summery corally pink with a goldy glitter undertone to this, so even though I've gone into my description of don't want to go too out there for winter, but this is just great to add a bit of pop of colour. I've got it on my cheeks today. I haven't gone over the top, but I just really love this and I think it's really cute. I sometimes, because I've added a bit of bronzer, not that you can really tell, but I've got a bit of bronzer on there to, you know, do a little bit of contouring, but on occasions this past couple of weeks or so, I've just gone in with this rather than using any bronzers, but I've just really put it on the highest points of my cheekbones just to go with a different look and mix things up. But I'm obsessed with this. I really do love the Benefit blushes. I much prefer the MAC bronzers to Benefit, but Benefit do really good blushes and they last so long, and I think they're about £21.50, 22. I'm not sure if they put their prices up or not, but I am obsessed. I don't think I use any other blushes out there except for the Kylie one, but other than that one blusher I've always used Benefit. I just think they are fab products and they're really good value for money, and they're so pigmented too, so they are fab. And there's and then the final bit, which kind of goes in the beauty style, and it is this perfume. This one is from Next and it is the Just Pink one. I believe this is a little bit of a copy of another product, another perfume out there, and I can't remember which brand it is. Next do that quite a bit. They've got quite a good few dupes in there. They've got one at the moment and I believe it is called Flowers, and it is a dupe for the MAC Jacobs Daisy set, and it smells pretty nice. But I have been loving this. I just think it is really cute. It is a fab for everyday wear, and they're only about £8 too for this size. It is really nice. It's got, I feel like it's quite a dark musky, but then it's got a sweet scent in there, and the musky scents are my favourite of them all, whether it comes to perfumes, candles, room diffusers. The musky scent is my favourite. I don't know why, but I think sweet scents really get under my nose and it makes them, you know, a bit tickly, and I'm just a bit like, oh no, it's not for me. I do like my branded perfume. I have 3 or 4 of the MAC Jacobs Daisy ones. Now I only get them, or I only put them on my birthday or Christmas list, or if I've been saving up for one then I will go out there and buy it. And I kind of mix between a few of my perfumes every other day, but for everyday wear for work I don't really like to use my expensive perfume. I much prefer to go in and use my cheaper ones, and Next are fab for that. They do body sprays too. They have actually switched up their body spray, so it's more like the body mist from Victoria's Secrets, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I love their perfumes, and this was only about £8, so it's fab, and it's perfect size as well for travel and fitting in your handbag too. Ooh. Okay, so I've only got one clothing item with me. Now I know what you're going to be thinking, Alice, you only picked this up next week. I am aware of that, but bear with me when I go into describing it. So for me, I have been loving just your simple box standard t-shirts. Plain and simple, really nice, but what I have been enjoying doing, as you can see, is tying it in a little knot detailing to one side. I just love them, the slouchy size, I have been loving the slouchy fit, so I've kind of like been sizing up in them, so my usual size would be a 12. Now this one from Primark is a 12, but it's quite a big 12. I bought one again this morning, but I picked up in a size 14 because I wanted that oversized fit and that slouchy feeling. So I like the way like the neckline is quite big, but it can like go down off of your shoulder a little bit, and I just really like that look. And I've really been enjoying tying them up around my waist in a little knot detailing like I have done here. It just adds something to the look. It makes it look a lot different, but you're not going to the lengths of having a really fancy top on, and I just think it is really cute. I've got it on today with, well, I had this on this morning to take blog photos, and that blog will be up on Wednesday. And I paired it with my new black jeans from Topshop, and it just, even though it's a simple all black outfit, it just looks slightly different and a little bit more chic with the knotted detailing. And I'm really looking forward to doing this with like skirts with nice pastel coloured tops throughout spring, summertime. I don't like the crop style tops and tops that have already come with a knot. To me, I'm not into that. I don't know why, I just feel like they're a little bit more structured and I'm not a fan of that. But I do love when you tie a knot in these slouch t-shirts, and this one was only £3 from Primark, and I noticed today they've got so many different colours in. They've got round necks, they've got v-necks, that they've literally got something for everyone, and I think they'll get a lot more in brighter colours as we head a lot more into spring, summer. So if that is your kind of style, definitely head into Primark, because that is fab quality and it's super soft too. One very random one, and that is Postit Notes. You've got to add a random one into your favourites at some point, haven't you? I've been loving using Postit Notes at work, at home. I love using notebooks, I love using the note section on my phone, but if there's something that I need to remember throughout the day, then I love writing something on here and either sticking it on my computer at work, my laptop. But yeah, instead of writing it on the back of my hand, because that's not good for you, I like to write them on the Post-it notes, and then I can stick them on the back of my phone so I can remember if I've got a job to do late that day, or if I need to pick something up from the shop, or if I'm heading somewhere I'm not sure where I'm going and I've just got the address on the back of my phone just to remind me. And it is fab to I just love these, and you can pick them up and they come in such cute and a lot of vibrant bright colours too, and you can get them anywhere and they're so cheap and really useful too. So yeah, that is everything in my favourites for you. Quite beauty and skincare heavy this time around, which is not like me, but you know, got to switch these things up, haven't I? I hope you've enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you did. Please subscribe to my channel and also turn on your notifications too, just so that you know that I've posted my video, because I know a lot of people are saying that they've not been coming up in sub boxes. So yeah, let me know what you think of this. If you have any other ideas of what you would like to see from me this year, then please put it in the description box. Please put it in the comments below, and I'd love to hear what you would like to see throughout 2018. But that's everything for now, so I will see you in my next video next week. Bye!